Welcome back. We are getting into StarRupture playtest through Creepy Jar. I was a little late getting to this. As you can see, this did not have official controller support yet, so I am using a community option mostly for moving around. Creepy Jar actually said back in 2024 I was looking, and they said that they were going to do controller support then, but they have not yet for the playtest. This is supposed to be coming out this fall in early access on Steam. I was having trouble getting OBS to start recording properly, streaming. But these are actually the video settings we're playing on. I did move the quality presets down to medium. As you can see, it is running my GPU pretty hard as it is. So I thought that backing off on that a little bit was a good idea. I just had this open to make sure it was running okay. I've basically not done much. But as you can see with it running the GPU that hard, I'm not running on a complete potato here. This is not the absolute newest software, but yeah, this is what I am working with here, and it is running that GPU that hard. But that's all right. We will deal with it. So far, it seems to be doing okay. And we will just quit out of this testing save. And now, this should actually take us back through the trailer to get there, so y'all can appreciate the trailer. And as you can see, it is running in the 80s on GPU usage for the trailer. But yeah, I left this a little bit late looking at the playtest, partly because of the controller support, but then I did find that a couple of handy community contributed configurations. I do have a bit of an RSI problem with this head that makes keyboard movement a pain in the ass. So yes, I intend to move around with the controller and do basically everything else, keyboard and mouse as usual. But yeah, we had that does this work save going, so we're just not going to even do that. We're going to go and complete new game. And sure, I'm just going to call it testing. And we're not going to skip the tutorial or anything because we want to see the tutorial. And I'm just taking a relaxed run through this and seeing what is what. I've done basically nothing with this so far. I have poked around just a little bit. We can select different, or can we? It's not letting me click on the other one, so I guess we're a scientist for these purposes. Not a biologist or anything.
What the?
I was pretty sure that I did increase the subtitle text size. But maybe that was just
Commencing
applied to the other
holistic scan.
save. The test. It doesn't matter that much.
Life vitals normal. Prisoner PO212, welcome to the Argos program. Your adventure with the Playwood Corporation begins right now.
Oh, wow.
Hello, I am Gal, your Galactic Assistance Liaison. The Claywood Corporation would like to apologize for any inconvenience you may have experienced. You can now exit the lander and begin your introductory training.
I'm just going to pause this for a second because I'm pretty trying to get this moved up. I think I left a little widget in the way. There. All right. We're going to continue. And we are in a lander, apparently. We have regeneration chambers, whatever those are. Personal storage that we have basically. There is survival food pack. Maybe we should try to take at least one of those.
Ah, gotcha.
All right, we got some survival food pack. Something tells me we might need it. That's all we have in our storage there. And what else have we got here? Personal storage on 2 walls. That's something. And there's nothing back here that we can interact with. All right, mainframe. We can read. I'm hitting E. Welcome, dear convicts. Welcome the first team of the new Argos project. Claywood Corporation is honored to welcome you to the surface of Arcadia 7, located in the Ruptura system in the URB-X galaxy. Your presence as the first team after more than half a century of stagnation marks a new chapter in the history of humanity and the future of our company. Your mission is to extract, process, automate, and ship the resources necessary for Earth. At the same time, we encourage you to explore and document this undiscovered world, a potential new Earth. You were chosen for a reason. Each of you has unique talents and experiences that make you invaluable pioneers. I'm sure they do, as convicts. While your past may have been difficult, Claywood Corporation offers you a chance for redemption and a fresh start. Each completed order brings you closer to the freedom you long for. Good luck! Yours sincerely, the Claywood Corporation team. I know that makes me feel better. And that is all we're getting out of that. We have a basic item printer. All right, we need materials, which presumably we can get outside. And so far we have basic building material open, and we can make pistol ammo and standard ammo pretty soon, it looks like. Exit the lander to start the training. If we can get over here. Sure, open the airlock.
Welcome to Arcadia 7 in the
Oh,
Ruptura
wow.
system. The goal of this training is to teach you to effectively acquire and produce goods for our clients. However, we'll begin with something simpler. Arcadia is often bombarded by meteorites, which are rich in resources. You have been equipped with a tool to acquire them. Use
would
it
be
to
that.
extract what's most valuable in the meteorite.
I was blasting around with that a little bit earlier when I was making sure everything was working. So, wow, I wonder what that is in the distance. And hopefully we can remember how to get back to the ship. Ah, there is water down there and whatever that is. Obtain meteor heart. I suspect that might be the meteor. But let's look around some more. I understand this is
That's a
supposed
snack.
to... That's a snack, huh? I guess we have a snack. Hydro bulb. I'm gonna gather some hydro bulb, because apparently we can. I'm just going to gather whatever we are supposed to be able to gather here. I'm gonna leave some of that. We got a couple of those. That we can't interact with. Those are just background. What else we got over here? More hydro bulbs, obviously. Let's go swimming, maybe. Waiting. Barely waiting. Yes, he can jump. Yeah. Let's blast at that and see what happens. Not much appears to be happening at the moment. Alright.
The heart of the meteorite is very valuable. You can use it to create your base
I guess we got
It will allow you
that.
to build other structures and will protect them from the lethal influence of Raptura. Trust me,
Palu
you'll want to be
fruit.
protected.
That sounded ominous.
You
As long
think
as you follow our
so?
instructions, you'll have nothing to worry about.
I'm gonna get some, whatever that fruit is. I just grabbed a couple. I was actually messing around just a little bit when I was playing around, and there are some various ores available in this area that we should be able to make some things with. And I think this is some of it, I think. Oh yeah, we got some titanium, apparently. Yeah, we're not doing a very good job at aiming with the right analog
Can't
stick
believe
there.
I'm here. Everything here is
But-
fascinating.
The Claywood Corporation is very glad to see your enthusiasm. Most convicts
We're
do
probably
not share it.
going to need some
Most of them
more.
are usually idiots who are unable to
But-
see the potential in being a pioneer on a new world.
Ooh.
Technically, you are not a pioneer. A lot of people have been to Arcadia before you.
That
Well,
was a long time ago, and besides, the quality of their research and observations was embarrassing. You need someone who'll notice the important things, like Darwin on the Galapagos Islands, but better.
I'm glad, but I will also remind you of your resource gathering duties.
well, I am okay. All right. How did his harvester? Obviously, it can overheat. This obviously looks like some kind of ore. Okay, I'm gonna give it bursts this time. And watching that little meter, which I'm not sure what it is supposed to indicate, but... Alright, that... does not seem to be getting him a lot besides overheating. Alright. We're just putting that away for a minute. I mean, this looks like it should be collectible. But we're poking around. We are supposed to build things, but I'm too busy poking around the immediate vicinity right now. Because frankly, that looks kind of fun. I'm curious. I did blast at one of these and got some more earlier. Yes, we got some more. Wolfram ore. Now, I wonder what this gives us. More titanium, just a different formation of the titanium. Alright. We're just looking around. Let's go over up here. It looks like we might get a better view, too. If he's ever going to get up there. Let's go! And he may be able to sprint. I do not know. I am not used to the controls.
Location barrier activated.
Letting
you out onto the dangerous planet without completing introductory training would be too risky for this investment.
Investment?
Wow.
I meant our investment
We are
into
walled
your
in.
safety.
I just
Planet
wanted to go
Corporation
look
cares
around.
about you.
Fuck you. What is wrong with you? I just want to look around. And then we can work on the actual objective.
You can't go further without completing introductory training first.
Well, piss off. Stop it. All right. We'll just go this way. And yes, I probably should start base building soon, but I'm not sure how to equip the building tool at the moment, quite honestly. We're just looking around. Ah, there's some. Interesting looking formations. That looks almost like a building over there. Well, it looks very much like a building over there. I suspect we probably can't get that far since it has us walled in for the tutorial, apparently. I am certainly hoping. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Let's hope he can remember how to get back, too. Yeah, we do not seem to have access to the map during the tutorial.
Activated.
Oh, yeah, he can't go further. You suck. I'm more into exploring than building right now. Let's see, is there anything else he can possibly eat? I mean, that's what he's all about. Well, we have got more of those fruits, but he already got a couple of those. Is this titanium? Oh, wow, there's something new there. I think that's... yeah, that was more titanium. Oh, wow, he's got star tears.
Acquired.
Alright, let us try to get him back over in the direction that he should probably be trying to go in. And yeah, we are back at the pond thing, the very shallow pond. don't want to build right next to the ship, I don't think, but I'm not sure. We probably do not want to build in the swampy area. So frankly, I really do not know what would be the best place right around here, because I was thinking of building right down here from the ship, basically. Well, we got some materials to feed into the thing that the manufacturing unit that should give us you can slide down by pressing left control while running. He's just trotting around. Trip, trap, trip, trap, trip, trap. He's good. He's not in any hurry. He's just going to trip, trap his way back into here. But yes, he has some materials, and I suspect that he can make the basic item printer. I forgot what they were calling it. We should indeed be able to make us some basic building materials, which if we're going to be building stuff, I think we'll probably need. Okay, we will click on that, and yeah, let's try to make 10 of them. All right. Let's see what that is. All right, that's not. Okay. We do have it in our inventory, and we appear to have 100. All right. That should probably get us somewhere. Low hydration. I wonder if we can drink that water. Because I was not seeing any indication that he could maybe drink anything in there. Run by holding left shift. Yes. I'm not sure he needs to do that at the moment, but he is running. And his stamina is going down. And yeah, I'm not seeing any indication that it will let him actually drink that. Yeah, hydrobulb sounds like split. Use. He's more hydrated. Maybe he'll get another. Oh yeah, alright. He's much more hydrated now. He can't eat the ore. That is a shame. There! Let's see what that does. We'll eat the fruit.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization. Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
I figured if it was in the tutorial area and it was fruit, we'd find out. One way or another. We'll get some more hydrobulbs since he seems to get thirsty easily. I don't know how those respawn, so I advise caution. We'll just splash around in the swamp some more. But yeah, let us try to figure out how to build something. And yeah, I guess this looks like as good a place as any to do it. It is a flattish area. That is in close vicinity to everything else here. So let's try this and equip the building tool. Press B to equip building tool. All right.
Good work.
Let's put
You'll
it
need
there.
building materials to build the rest of the base. You can create them with the printer in your lander, but gather the necessary components first.
All right, we
Use the
did not
harvester
make
to
enough.
extract them,
We
just like
didn't
you
make
did with the
enough for what we
meteorite.
needed. All right, we don't want to do that. I'm trying. Escape is taking us to the... I'm just trying to get this to back out because we don't want that again. All right, that... I don't quite get it. If we escape, it just takes us to the thing. Okay. I also don't... I was seeing that floating. Yeah, we don't want that building. We want out of there. Okay, I think that is just showing us some of the ore, which I kind of already noticed. I don't... Okay, I'm not sure how to get exited out of the building menu. All right, cancel. I had the thing covered up by a widget here. Never mind. I'm not very smart, but I mean, if you want to see how someone who is not very good at games is going to do on your game, maybe having me play tested is a good idea, honestly. That really was not entirely obvious. Did I... jump, man, jump. Let's get some of the other ore. Now, where have we got another floaty thing? Are we gonna get more floaty things? Since that seemed to be trying to intrusively help us. I mean, this looks like it should be ore that we should be able to blast at, but... I mean, look at that! I'm gonna try it again, though. I think maybe the big chunks take more energy and more use of this than I'm willing to go for. We can explore a little bit. I'm pretty sure I saw some smaller chunks of that stuff lying around. Well, I mean, they're the, like, ones lying on the ground, sort of round ones. We're going to explore. And we got ahead of ourselves and already completed one bit of what they're wanting us to do. I'm sure there was some of the sort of roundish things lying around.
Barrier activated.
All right, we can't go further in that direction. Wow, you're just being obnoxious with it. Well, we're gonna get some fruit while we're at it. At least hopefully our little base ought to be halfway visible. Ah, there. That is showing smoke coming off of it. Vapor of some type. We will blast at that. It's a big chunk. We got calcium, and that's not even what we're looking for right now. Well, I'll go blast at that titanium some more. I mean, the coppery stuff did look like the wolfram ore, but I don't know. Don't ask me. Alright, we'll just do this. Alright, we are getting some more. We got enough of that. Maybe we just need to blast some more at this stuff, because that looked like the wolfram that we spotted before. I mean, firing on bigger chunks was working with the titanium. Oh yeah, now it's coming. Now it's registering. That's good. I mean, it makes sense to put plenty of materials in the tutorial area, but all right. Now we get a better idea. Looking at the indicator on there. And yeah, this is kind of the dull way to go about it, but that's how we're doing it. We got enough of that. Now we can go back to the item printer. And hopefully it will let us out of the tutorial, and we'll have a little better idea of what we're doing, and we can go exploring a little bit more. I don't know. Well, there's ore. A lot of it. Airman runs. He's not gonna slide. He's just running now. Awkwardly. There we go. He can go make some more materials. At least the airlock auto closes behind him is all I can say. because that would be bad otherwise.
Everything's ready. Now
All right.
build the habitat that will protect your sleeve from Arcadia's dangers.
That's probably a good
Remember that
idea.
your body is also a Claywood corporate investment, so
Oh.
it would be good to create a comfortable place for it.
All right. They have to be okay. I guess I'm not sure what the perimeter of the base core is, but there. We've got that. Let's see, how's he doing? He probably... I mean, I am wondering about keeping this man hydrated. Well, it is telling us that has 15 toxicity and 38 heals 30 HP. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll find out later. I'm not going to do that right now. I figure, yes, it is telling him he's hitting low hydration. Now, what I really would like to know, isn't there any way he can drink the water out of that little swamp puddle? It's a mystery for the moment. He is at least hydrated enough that it's not warning him about it anymore. He's gonna trot back over there. He's so eager to start doing his building again. All right. I do kind of like the art style in here. I mean, they did do pretty well with Green Hell too, but so far I am kind of liking the art style. Alright, let's put the other thing on. We build and... Okay, we have... I'm not sure... habitat. That's probably it. Oh yeah. Alright, let's just put it there. I'm good with jumping. Alright, we built a habitat. We need to build an airlock. And first we need to queue out of that. I do remember kind of. But we'll build an airlock. Does this make sense as a place to build an airlock? I guess maybe it does. It's how we're gonna do it, I think. Alright. Base core airlock. Well, let's put it there.
Now that you have your shelter, build a printer inside it. That way, you will always have it nearby, thus optimizing your work.
I guess he's just jumping for it. I don't know where to put his... Let's put it over in this corner. I don't know. And I guess is the same deal here. Basic item printer. And he needs to just back off.
Great. Now build a corporate terminal. That will allow you to complete assignments for different companies.
Everyone loves corporate terminals.
Access to new buildings.
Alright, yeah, that is... Sure. Use the corporate terminal. Oh, we get to level up, I guess. And yeah, I think he just needs to back off some more. Alright. Orbital cargo launcher. Solar generator. Basic platforms. It looks like we get blueprints as a
First reward was free, but you'll have to work for the next one. Send us some titanium.
How am I supposed to send what I've gathered back to Earth?
The same way you got here, but in reverse. Look up at the sky. Once you build an orbital cargo launcher, it will send supplies right through that rift.
Okay.
Light years in seconds.
So, does that mean we can build the orbital cargo launcher now? I guess that's what that means. And I guess we probably need to go back outside to do that because it would make no sense to do that from inside the habitat. Alright, let us try this then. I mean, we could try to gather the titanium first, but where would the fun be in that? Since we are building, let's build. Alright. Ah, here we go. They have flags on them. I guess we should probably build all of those things. And also, we should probably build stairs so we don't have to jump up into our thing. But... solar generator. Orbital cargo launcher, it's hiding from me. There. There. Alright, I'll put it there. As long as you see the appropriate indicator, energy will be transmitted. I guess that will. All right. Let's go ahead and, well, we should build the energy supply. So... let's do that. Or try to. I think he's gonna have to get some more. Yeah. Solar generator. We're going to have to get some more materials to do that. I'm not surprised. Let's go blast away at some more ore. Well, let's go over here first. Yep, that's giving him some of the ore he needs. Okay, he's continuing to blast at it and it's not giving him more there. Maybe he needs to move. And yeah, I am using the right analog stick here, which I should just use the mouse for moving around. Gonna make everybody seasick. All right. We did get more meteor. We got all kinds of ore and more meteor heart. I guess that is a meteor. Well, how much of that ore have we got? We've got 46 now. All right, let us get some more titanium, because I think we should maybe have enough of that ore to build what we need to build. I'm not sure. To make the energy supply. That looks like more titanium. It appears to be. And our thing is heating up, so we should probably do the R pretty soon. Reload. I'm not sure how reload cools it down, but evidently it does. Because they're making weapons mechanics double for the blaster thing. Which, I don't know, that looks like it should make a pretty good weapon as these things go, but that does not appear to be how it's intended to be used. I mean, if it'll harvest titanium, it seems like it should harvest just about anything you pointed at, but I don't know. I am obviously, everyone's a complete noob with this, pretty much. Although I gotta say, the guy who did the controller layout that I'm using does have more play hours than I would have expected on this. Like I said, I am late to this party. I think the playtest ends tomorrow, actually. By this point, probably not quite technically today. We're going to go for roughly equal amounts of both kinds of ore. That's at least what I'm trying to do here, and that was 40 something that we had of the wolfram ore. That looks kind of coppery. Big titanium outcropping time. Alright, let us wait for that to go down. Okay. This is not the most exciting way of getting ore, but I mean, we could travel around, we don't absolutely have to. Apparently. Well, I may get up to 50 with the other. Just go blast at that face again. And then we can make some more building units and build our energy supply thing. Okay, we're up to 50 on both of those. That may be more than we technically need, but we'll find out. And yeah, I am actually... I thought I put the door on that side. I'm not seeing the door. Because it's there. And maybe we should make some of the low stairs. Alright. Now, let us make our building materials. will use all of that. So, all right. Let's go back outside. Now, how many do we actually have now? But I will build the energy supply, or try to, if we have enough materials, because I'm hopeless. Yeah, we sure do have... And he needs to back the hell off a little bit. Yes, we have 500. That should be plenty. Select a commission in the OCL. Let's see what else we can build while we're at it here. We have our solar generator. Okay, commission on the orbital cargo launcher. That would be the OCL. We can make viewport. I don't want to right now. We can also make a basic... We already made a basic item printer. Alright. Can we print some hydration? That becomes a question. Yes. I guess we go use the terminal possibly, and that's how we do that. Yeah, and it seems like there should be a way to drink that. But we will gather some more hydro bulb, because he was running low on hydro bulb, and that is honestly the only source of hydration he has found so far that it will actually let him use. So oh yeah, he's getting thirsty. Well, he's pretty hungry. He could eat one of his survival food packs. Okay, he's as good as he is going to get on hydration, which is a bonus. So, I mean, I hope these do respawn, or he's going to be in a shape. I mean, I probably should find out how to
That's
keep
a snack.
That's a snack! Alright. We will go consult our thing, our corporate terminal thing. Actually, first, I think I will build some of the low stairs. If I can remember which tab it was on. Because I think, yeah, that would be what we wanted. I mean, he can keep jumping up in there, but all right. That's obviously not what we want. Okay, and those do not seem to be unlocked yet. Okay, I mean, I know it was saying that it wanted titanium ore, but it just was not We need to select a commission. Maybe we can interact with the cargo launcher that I was not seeing. Maybe. Let's go back out. He's just busy trotting around. Trot, 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 trot. Alright, he probably can interact with this because he would have to. Well, he probably needs some stairs for that too, honestly. Neither one of those placements is great, but he'll take it. Alright. Use the base core. Now, what can we do with that? Just, let's see information on it then. Danger level 20.0. That's not at all ominous either. Alright. Let's use that. That would be the problem. Alright. Is it just wanting one titanium ore at this point? That's what it looked like. Did we have one? Yeah, that... Okay. Okay, that's blocked. Was there anything we needed to do with the power thing to make sure it was working? It looks like it's okay. All right. So yeah, we're going to have to build multiple solar generators later, it looks like. But yeah, this looks like a good game for people who were into the whole building thing. I'm more into exploring than building usually, but it is holding my interest so far. And yeah, I know we're looking for titanium, but I'm just looking around. I'm gonna blow up another meteor. That's what I think that is. That should give us some titanium, probably. Probably. That gave us base. Did it give us some titanium? Oh yeah, that gave us some. Is that enough to fulfill our order? Because it really was not obvious. It said 1 and then I'm not sure what's going on here, honestly. I never pretended to be smart. I just want out of the tutorial, quite honestly. $27.
As soon as we get the package, your reputation will increase.
All right.
Which will unlock new schematics for you.
Cool. Then we can level up, apparently. And that is quick generation, all right.
The shipment has arrived. You've just proven you're useful, which means the corporation trusts you a little bit more. You've acquired new schematics. Go ahead, claim your reward.
Okay, we get to go back to the corporate terminal. We sure do get to run around and go to the corporate terminal a lot. I mean, this is early in the tutorial, yes. I suspect this is not greatly representative of all the gameplay. But we will find out. So he's trying to print items again. He does not need to. Ah, right. We get an excavator, rail support, rail connector.
We've just unlocked new building schematics for you.
All right.
Can you guess what they're for?
Trivial question. Of course I know what they're for. We'll automate production by excavating deposits and sending them between buildings using rails.
All right.
Impressive. You've used
They really are going all in on the building
Hardly.
aspect.
It just doesn't make logical sense to extract everything by hand and run around from building to building.
Why
What's
not?
the potential if I had to do that?
Exactly. Let's take advantage of those 3 doctorates.
All right. I guess we're building some rail thing. And going back outside to do it. So that is on top of a titanium deposit. Or it should be. All right. Excavator. Do we have an ore excavator? That's the rail, okay. That's rail. Or excavator. Every connected, okay. The rail apparently lets you connect it. I probably should have just gone straight for building. Alright. Let's go down off of here then. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're finding out together. Rail. I guess we need a rail support here. Because I think we probably, yeah, this was not the best thought out, but I think if we just connect the whole thing up together, it should work. I mean, that does not look like a good way to build anything, but, yeah, that kind of sucks, honestly, it really does. I think maybe we need to build a connecting thing there. I really don't know. Rail connector? Yeah, no, that sucks. I think that is not how we want to do anything. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out exactly how we are supposed to get that dismantled. Oh, hey, girl. Doing okay? Trying to figure out how to get stuff built properly here? But I'm trying to figure out how to actually get this dismantled. Trying out a new playtest on one game that is supposed to be coming out in early access this fall. Ah, thanks. Definitely time for a change. Spent too long with it natural. Alright, I'm just giving up on that. We can get our resources back later. There, that should do it, hopefully. Okay. Now, let's build the rail. Okay, that does not work. We're trying to get this set up. This kinda sucks. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll build it that way, it's letting us. Maybe we need to build a rail connector now. I think I've built more of the supports than it actually needed, honestly. I think I did. Connect. Okay. Yeah, I think that was not how to do it whatsoever. But yeah, we are still learning here. Come on, get over here. Okay. Let us get back into this. Let's back up so we can actually see what we're doing. Yeah, I'm building a mess here. But I'm just playing around with this. Now, let's see if we can build the rails. Yeah, this seems to be heavier on the building than I would have thought. Alright. Building needs a socket. I guess we get the rail, try to get the rail hooked up with the other rail. Do we need another support over here? I think that'll work. If I can get it to it. Yeah. I think that'll work. Now we need a socket. How do we make a socket? I'm not big into building. We're on a planet. We have convict labor being sent to do mining on a planet, basically, and do some exploring. And he's trying to hook his titanium ore excavator up to that. I think he may need another power unit while he's at it. I thought he needed to build more supports than he actually did. But maybe I can figure out how to get rid of this one. No, we'll just jump him. This... Ooh. Alright, I'm just gonna quit out of that. We will deal with it later. Alright, how do we do we need a rail connector on this end? I think maybe we do. I'm not sure what any of this does, to be quite honest. Okay, we apparently did not. That is the worst rail system in the world, I think. It makes no sense as a rail system. We're just playing here. Okay, it does not like that. We can connect that up. Now we're just trying to figure out how to... Okay, I think that connected up. And yeah, this is a mess. That is the greatest rail system. Oh my god. Well, why stop now? I mean, we're going to run out of materials eventually, but... Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Alright! That sorta meets up? I don't know. How do I make a socket? Because it's telling me it needs a socket too. Oh. Well, we'll try this again. This is pretty bad. This really is. This is bad. Well. All right, let us try to figure out. This is not connected to anything. Let us try again to try to... I have the widget down in the way. Okay, we want to basically just hold there. Yeah, that was what we wanted to do in the first place. This one's not connected to anything and we can get our materials back. It really was not clear how we were supposed to be doing anything there. Alright, that's how we do it. Okay, this is a terrible rail setup. I mean, it still makes no sense whatsoever. We are just going to take things down and try to figure out what we're doing here. It is a shame that this is holding us up in the tutorial. I mean, it makes sense that you would need to try to get your ore from your... Okay, that rail does seem to go... We're not wanting to dismantle the ore thing.
I'm too hungry to think.
Alright. I'm trying to get at least one continuous path, even if it... Okay, now we need to try to figure out how to get the ends linked up, basically. Because we have actually a continuous path, at least. Almost. It just does not connect up at either end. There is some fruit. Let's go eat some fruit. I mean, we already harvested some stuff, but... And he does have some of the meals. But we are holding on to those ready-made meals if we can. Oh yeah, I'd say he's getting hungry. Oh yeah, we need to right-click on that to get it to come up and feed him. Okay, we're still on very low calories. We don't want that. He'll get toxicity in the process. I guess we're going looking for some more fruit. Oh, what's that there? Oh, that's more ore. Will blasted it, though. And we don't want to get more of those toxic plates right now. We will take some of that fruit. I mean, maybe he will eat one of his rations. But I would rather let him eat fruit first. Or whatever he can find that he can eat. Which... Hopefully will be more things as he goes along. He's doing a little better now. I mean, he's still not doing good, but he's doing a little better. He's using... Alright. We'll get some more of that fruit. I mean, he's still not in the best shape, but... He'll get some more of that fruit while he's over here and sees it.
Acquired.
Because he knows he can eat that. I just hope it respawns. Will it let him down there?
You can't go further without completing introductory training first.
I think it won't. That's all right.
Barrier activated.
Oh, Lord.
You can't go further without completing introductory training first.
You are being a pain in the ass. You really are. We're just looking for some food over here. And you are obstructing our search for food. I'm leaving that stand of the hydro bulbs for now. And it does look like only the ones that look like they have flowers on them. Maybe those are fruits. The ones that have what look like a cross between poppies seed heads and pimento stuffed olive seed heads are not letting us gather them. So I guess it's only the ones that have the flowery, fruity looking thing. Well, we have some kind of little bugs flying around here that are not quite like dragonflies, but almost. They are kind of pretty. Yeah, and he's standing in some kind of water. Because of course he is. I guess he'd better get another hydro bulb since he knows that works. You would think they would provide hydration in the lander thing, but you would be wrong, from what I could tell. He got a little bit of the survival food pack, the space MREs. But space MREs, he's leaving for emergencies pretty much. But yeah, that was a little distraction. I think we can try to... How do we build a socket? That's what I want to know. All right. I'm trying to figure out how to get this connected up. Let's go back to the build. We got platforms and stairs here. Yeah, we are just basically in the rails at this point. Excavator. Because I'm trying to figure out how to put a socket anywhere. Because it was saying we need a socket. I mean, that clearly is not in that building menu. I mean, I will try again with seeing what it will let us do here, which is probably not much. Yeah, it just does not do that. I'm not sure how to get it to connect up. I'm really not. I guess this is terrible rail, but maybe we can connect it on this end. I think we'd be better off running up there again. This is about to drive me nuts. All right. Let's try this. Building needs a socket. I mean, it's saying again it needs a socket. And I don't quite understand how to make a... Alright. Let us see, because yeah, I have been having a widget that y'all can't see covering. Okay, that is just the basic building functions. I'm just not sure how to get a socket, because apparently we need a socket to get those connected to buildings. All right, that's just... Okay. It needs power. Maybe we need to just give it some power supply too? I mean, they were saying one per building, which kind of makes sense. And I mean, it would make sense to need another solar thing to run your ore excavator. I mean, that we can probably figure out how to do here. He's building it on top of a lump of ore, it looks like. All right. I think it needs platform. Clearly that's not going to work. Okay, is that within squares so it actually works? Well, this is looking like a stable location to put a platform. Okay, he's just jumping. Okay. We'll just build more platform than we technically need here. Okay. We want to get it like physically right up against each other. I think that is it neighboring, does neighboring squares actually work? Because that looks like it ought to connect it up close enough. I could be very wrong. We don't know what we're doing building over here. And it does very much show. Okay, that is showing us online. Now. Okay, I think I just did not do a good job at connecting those platforms up with where it needs to be. I mean, obviously I did not. We can probably take some platforms down, but we don't need to right now. I'm just trying to find which tab the platforms were even on again. Oh my god. Well, I'm getting frustrated and tired dealing with this, and yeah, there is next to the stairs. That should connect it up, I think. I think that should make it work. Maybe that's just at the wrong level. I mean, that is very possible. But it looks like it's close enough that maybe it should work. Ah, let's try this. Yeah, that's not working. And we can dismantle whatever we end up not needing, which is probably all of what I just built. Yeah, this is just not good in any way. Alright. We are failing pretty hard at building stuff here, but we are trying to find out what it even wants as part of the tutorial. That clearly ain't it. All right. I am gonna have to take a second and stand up here. I've been sitting in one position for too long. All right, that is better. We will try to get back to it. However poorly. And nobody much knows how to play this at this point. All right. Let's just play around here some more. Let's just see where it will let us build stuff. Maybe this is the terrible way to go about it. All right. That was not good, but we will dismantle what we don't need and get the materials back. I think that would be all of these. This just wastes time. We're good at wasting time and effort here. All right. Okay, I mean that would definitely need stairs put in, but I'm just trying to get things linked up. This is like an infuriating puzzle game at this point. The really infuriating kind of puzzle game. All right. This is pretty bad. We are doing this the stupid way here. That looks like you ought to be able to put stairs there. All right. R for rotate. That makes sense. So it doesn't want to let you do that either. Maybe yeah, that's just not helpful in any way. I did not think it would be. We're just struggling here trying to get through the tutorial, which says something. Probably more about me than about the game. But yeah, our guy's very thirsty. He should hydrate himself. A little bit. Surely there has got to be some way other than using up all the nearby hydro bulbs to keep hydrated. Surely. I mean, you would hope. He's just going to go look for some more hydro bulbs. You would think he would be able to do whatever he needs to do to process that to make it actually usable without having to filter it through finite resource plates first. You would think. Yes, the bulbs look kind of like strange pimento stuffed onions growing down off of there. But he has some. I think he better get some more. And yeah, he just can't interact with the water at all other than to shoot at it. I mean, that is a harvester. It should harvest him some water. It does not. Alright. He should probably drink some of that from his hydro bulb. And alright, drink now, please. But yeah, I'm just really not kidding. That does not seem sustainable. There has to be another way that he can keep himself in hydration. Excuse me. But yeah, we are just trying to figure out the whole socket thing, and yeah, I think we can do some dismantling here with our terrible use our dismantling gun and dismantle our terrible platforms that just are not helping us in any way. But we can build some stairs. Alright, that's not actually taking us anywhere. Ah, we did build those stairs. Never mind. I was misremembering what we even needed to do there. I've just been so frustrated with this. All right. Let us... Yeah, that did not... Now, it just truly was not clear what we needed to do with sockets. Whoop. We can send them some more ore, though. We can do that much. I'm not sure if we have to stay here while that does the thing. But it gives me a minute to take a little break here. I don't want to have to try to hit the Steam community thing to try to find out how the fuck you build sockets. I mean, that may be necessary, but I don't want to. Our scientist is getting tired and thirsty.
Great.
Great! Okay. We are going to back out of that. That obviously is not going to help us figure out how to connect. Yeah. I just don't get it. There's nothing in our building menu that I could see. That's not very helpful. I mean, that's obviously not... I mean, that obviously snakes around there, but I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck. Basically. All right. Immediate problem here. All right. Let us try to solve one of our immediate problems if we can. We can dismantle that if we have to, but... Okay, yeah, it's still... I mean, we can dismantle things as we need to. Because my thought is that if we could not get that working properly, and that still is not looking right in any way whatsoever, but I am trying to get those, like, physically connected up in probably the worst way I can. Now, you apparently cannot build stairs on top of a platform. So, all right. I mean, that was what I was gathering. So, we are actually, well, that, we don't need that down under there because that's stupid. A lot of what we're doing here is stupid. Because my thought was, can we do it this way? No. We can't do it that way either. Because I was going to try to connect that up to that platform level with the stairs and see if that worked. And of course it doesn't. We're going to have so many solar generators. I mean, and none of them are connected up properly except the first one. I have a feeling we're going to need them though. I'm just going to leave those for now. Now this is frustrating because it's just not clear how we're supposed to accomplish what we're supposed to be accomplishing in the tutorial. It's really, really not. Okay, yeah. Of course it's not stable. That was not where I was wanting to build anything, but I'm just over here getting frustrated. As you do. But he should probably, since he was very low on calories, he should probably actually go into his inventory and eat one of these to top it up. He doesn't have time for much else right now. He could eat a fruit. We're just going to go through all of the resources in the area, trying to figure out what the tutorial wants him to do. Basically. Oh my God, what a mess. He's just gonna go do something else for a minute. This is not getting us anywhere. All right. Going for a true gameplay experience here. I am going to do the fire up a browser and have a quick look. Oh, that is taking a moment, all right. Oh, good Lord. And yeah, thrilling gameplay here. I am stumped and we're just not getting any further in the tutorial with it's not clear what it is actually wanting us to do to progress. Okay, that should get us to discussions, at least. Hopefully. Well, I'm going to take a look at this, honestly. Confusing core mechanics, yes. I mean, that's not actually helping me at the moment. I am planning on picking this up in the early access release because I am very curious, but I am getting very frustrated at this point, and I shouldn't have backed out. That would be an indication of how frustrated I am at the moment. I meant to do that. Basic info and useful links. I am going to go and okay, that is directly from Creepy Jar. I think in a moment that is not actually useful to me, but in a moment I am going to get something else to drink myself, honestly. And I will be right back. Right. I am just going to take a quick look and see if there's anything that looks like ah. Okay, no one has actually created anything under that category, which I'm not surprised yet. I mean, this is a playtest. Well, we are going to try doing a direct search for what we're looking for. Hopefully that will do it. And see if we can find any kind of useful info. This is obviously not what I'm looking for at the moment. Yeah, we're just going to do a random look at Reddit number now. You can. I am easily distracted, but this is actually funny. May as well laugh. May as well laugh. Well, I want to know what the game is. Yeah, not the best place to click. I want to know what the game is not telling me about. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, I am wondering, it was telling us that we needed to build the thing on top of, I thought I interpreted that as we should be building the thing directly on top of the deposit. I mean, that seems like a bad idea with the ore excavator, really. I mean, you're undermining your own, literally undermining your own ore excavator. I'm wondering if at this point our best bet is to try placing another ore excavator and see if we can get it to work that way. Because this is just fucking ridiculous. This, whatever we've done here, is clearly not working. So Well, this is titanium, I think. We can't put it... I wonder if we can butt it up against the deposit is what I'm wondering. Instead of... because then we should be able to connect everything up better. We may or may not actually have enough materials for that right at the moment, but we're going to try that. I mean, I've just been going around getting frustrated here and doubling down on what I'm doing. Let's try to think a little sideways. Okay, it actually does want it directly on. The titanium. Alright, I mean that does not seem smart. I am not an expert in any way whatsoever. But maybe we can get this one connected up better. That is an idea. So let us try to, before we do anything else, let us try to get it connected up to power. I'm not giving up on this right now. This is an interesting puzzle. I mean, we're not doing great on the puzzle side of things whatsoever. Okay. We got platform sort of connected up. Yeah, that's... Okay, and we should be able to put another one of the solar things so that we can hopefully at least get power to the sucker. And then we can worry about the rail. I mean, I am probably going to take down at least probably 2 of the solar generators we already have. But that should, I think, give us power. We need another platform, I think. Oh shit, this is so... This whole thing is so frustrating. I mean, I'm over here doing this shit, trying to get this to work. Badly. I am badly trying to get this to work. I may be trying to get it to work badly. Alright. That somehow is not letting me platform it, but... Alright. That is gliding with other building, which you wouldn't think, because I mean that is just a platform we're trying to put in here. And yeah, it will not. But did this magically somehow? No. I mean, we are trying to get this actually connected up, and you would think that that would actually do it. You would think. I mean, this is on the same level, and it is pretty much intersecting with that. And this is saying it is online and it is on. And we're in about as bad a shape as we have been. Alright, I'm just going to take this down. Get our resources back. We don't need that platform there because it's doing us no good whatsoever. But yeah, I cannot quite figure out how in the hell we are supposed to get power hooked up here. Alright, I can rebuild that if I need to. We're gonna just dismantle that ore extractor and see if we can get it placed better. I mean, we're probably not gonna be able to, but we can see if we can. I mean, this shows different places we can place these things. And we wanted it specifically on titanium. Can we find any pretty much ground level titanium to put one on? Down here. I mean, I am tired and not doing the best with problem solving here necessarily tonight. I mean, this is also getting ludicrous. I mean, we seem to be doing ourselves a disservice with these trying to do things multiple level. Which you wouldn't think that would even be a problem right here, but you'd be surprised. I mean, this isn't connected up to anything. I'm gonna go ahead and scrap that whole unit there. I'm scrapping several things here. That platform going out into mid-air. I mean, Alright, let us try this shit again. Yeah, I could not actually see where it was in connection to anything else that way, but that would be exactly where we took it up from before. And yeah, it does not have power. All right. We are gonna figure this out somehow. As stupidly as possible, but we're gonna figure it out. Yeah, we can just have 2 there and it can claim... I mean, this looks like it should be connecting them up to that. And of course it doesn't. We are going to be so supplied with solar power here. Alright, this is just so stupid. But maybe we can have better luck connecting this to the, Alright. We're gonna figure out how this works, somehow. Alright. Yeah, this is just so clearly not working. All right. That's clearly not it. Yes, I'm just frustrated at getting more stupid now, which is a feat. Okay, there has to be a way to connect that up. I mean, I'm sure I'm missing something hideously obvious here. I mean, this is obviously not the way to do anything. We're just building things to see how it works at this point. I am getting tired of being bogged down in this. All right. I'm sure that running around is not going to help me with inspiration here, but we're just caught up on the building shit that is not working. Basically, which is not my idea of fun, but we have completed the rest of those objectives already. We're just trying to do this. I mean, it does not say how to build like a rail terminal or whatever. It really does not help us with trying to connect it up at all. But yeah, maybe my answer at the moment is indeed to try to find something flush enough with the ground that it will let me. Something titanium flush enough to the ground. Or maybe if I build a different thing here, this is a different kind of ore, but maybe it will actually count for
I need water.
Yeah, they're just indeed saying plants that'll increase your hydration. I dropped my controller because of course I do. Well, it is tethered. I have it on USB because that's an old controller and I do not trust the battery. But yeah, this is an interesting game so far, but it is proving pretty frustrating. They don't tell you what to do whatsoever. Really. I mean, they're not explaining how to do things that seem like they should be explained. I am going to try building another excavator over here and see if they will, if this will actually do our job here, fulfill our objective. Whoop. And yeah, that obviously does not do it either with providing power. And I built it right butting up against. I mean, there's obviously something I'm missing here. I mean, as close as it would let me put it, at any rate. Maybe you have to connect up the rails to the right end. I mean, that would make sense. I'm not sure which would be the right end for it to supposedly send things out or whatever. I'm officially baffled. But yeah, that was another fail. F to deconstruct is for fail. Is what it feels like. Yeah, and I mean, that is obviously just a straight. All right. Maybe we're supposed to put it here?
I'm out of calories.
Oh my God. I mean, that is actually showing an arrow that it would actually be helpful to know about. So yeah, we're gonna try that. Because that was showing a directional arrow. Okay, this is getting us somewhere. It really is. That got us somewhere. I was just wondering if that would tell us if we needed to connect it up in a specific spot. And I see where we apparently do need to connect it up. So that should at least hopefully have solved part of this puzzle here. Badly. I mean, this guy is not in good shape whatsoever. We have wasted too much time and energy trying to do what should be extremely obvious stuff. We're gonna try giving him that. He has toxicity. I'm not sure what that does for him, but we'll find out. But yeah, let us try we'll take that section of rail away. All right. Now, where do we have to try to plug it in over here at the ore thingy? The side that we have blocked up with, well, we can fix this. This is going to be like the worst twisting solution ever. But I think I see how to do this now. It took long enough. It really was not obvious how to do that. But I think I see. This is like the worst way to connect something with a rail, but we did it. I mean, we eventually finally did it. Now, well, it's still saying building needs a socket. I mean, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible, rail. But we will try to figure out how to get power where it needs to be. Well, I'm just going to leave that where it is for now, because we don't need to bother with that. But yeah, I do not understand how to try to feed power into our extractor, because nothing we have tried I mean, is there a dedicated, I mean, it looks like there should be a dedicated port to do this, but I mean, it's just really not obvious how the hell you're supposed to connect this up, since sticking the generator right next to it does not actually do the trick. And we are actually currently working on this generator. Yeah, this is frustrating. I know I keep saying it, but
now that the raw materials are being extracted automatically, you'll have more time to build out your base.
I have a question. Why didn't you
fixed
install
it.
all available building schematics for me from the start? That would speed up my work even more.
that fixed
All
it
of
for
the
the
machines made
moment.
available to you during
But
the
I
mission
feel
are
stupid,
delicate
but-
and extremely expensive. They are also bound by NDAs and patents. None of the companies working with the Claywood Corporation have granted permission to give you everything right away. You need to prove you are worthy of using the more advanced equipment.
But I already signed the NDA.
This will be best explained by the words of Annika Fisher, the CEO of Future Health Solutions, one of our partners. Playing recording.
There's no way I'm giving those animals access to my patents. They don't give a damn about law or intellectual property. But
Well,
if it's necessary, and they earn it, so be it. Please don't quote me.
at least we got ore getting fed over to the thing now, apparently. I mean, we got it to the point that it is completing our mission, which is all that we wanted right now. So yeah, he is hungry. We are going to go away from here. I mean, we still need to set things up better to try to get things actually working. Claim rewards, we can do that before we leave. Or try to. Our airlock is over here. Let's collect our rewards. We get our analyzing station and we can build it. All right. That is something at least. I think I will put the analyzing station over here. There, yeah. I'll put it right. I'll put it there. It'll go there. It's fine. And we get to go looking for plates, and he can find something to eat while he's at it, hopefully. And we can get out of here and stop building for a minute. Which everybody will be glad to get out of here and stop building for a minute. And I hope that got our stupid little perimeter fence gone. I hope. Our hydration plates have not respawned yet. Well, this is something we can eat. I know this is something we can eat. We should maybe analyze one of those too, but he just needs to eat now. And I'm running off instead of feeding him anything while he has a little bit more. I am trying to avoid getting his last hydration down him from there. So, we will keep an eye out for more water with more hydration. And we'll get a couple more of those, put at least one of them in the analyzer. We got 2 of those. Well, we got more food plates here. Well, we're going out further afield. If it will let us. We can hopefully find something. Because we don't want to eat everything right close to our base, especially not knowing if it does respawn ever. That looks like... Oh, he can't get out of the perimeter fence yet? Maybe we should go ahead and just take a plate back. Maybe it'll let us out of the tutorial fence soon. He's gonna run for it. So that is glowing yellowish. All right. We are back here. We can analyze our plate. I want to know about that.
Another
Once you
great day
research
for
enough
science.
plants, send the data to our scientists and claim your reward. In the future, you will need to decide which corporations you want to share your research
All
with.
right.
The data from Arcadia is so valuable that companies prefer to keep it to themselves and will appreciate it when you choose them.
All right. Use data points to gain reputation in the corporate terminal. Reach level 4 using data points. I think he still needs to go out and look for some more to eat, but... he will put that in. We'll try one of the meteor hearts while it's there and giving us an option. Alright, we have 125. And let's see what we... Okay. 0 of 50. I'm not quite sure.
It's time for the final stage of introductory training.
Ah, good. We're
Raw
gonna get out of the
materials
tutorial
aren't very
soon.
useful to corporations, since they need to produce something with them anyway. Use the buildings you have available and automate the production of the more valuable items.
Oh,
Why
good
can't they
lord.
process them themselves? They have factories across the entire solar system.
This will be best explained by a private conversation recorded between two executives
Okay.
at Griffiths Military Corporation.
Let's hear
So
that
you're
one.
telling me all tax laws apply within the solar system? Dude, mining tax, space fee, deductions for extraterrestrial income, sensitive cargo insurance costs. Legally, none of that applies there. They can't even impose customs duties. It's free money, man.
I don't know why I asked.
I am sort of suspecting, in a way, that with the playtest, we may not get out of the tutorial area, but we'll find out. But I think Airman will explore within the fence and see what else he can find to eat and drink. Because when I was poking around a little bit earlier, I did run across some other water puddle looking thing in the... oh wow, that's an interesting looking thing. So I'm trying to...
I'm dehydrated.
oh my god, man. I mean, he gets so thirsty, and there's a very limited amount. And yeah, he did fuck around here for way too long. But there's a very limited amount of liquid. Yeah, there's another puddly thing. He can at least get a couple of bulbs from here. Alright, let us. But yeah, he's been fiddle farting around and going through limited resources in the vicinity. And now, yeah, we are right up against the fence. So there are two palm things that we know of.
Barrier activated.
You're telling us a little bit belatedly. There's some fruit that we can have.
That's a snack.
That's a snack! Well,
You
he
can't
was
go further without completing introductory training first.
well, he was focused enough on that he didn't see if he could eat the red stuff. But apparently he can't interact with the red stuff. He's just gonna grab all the fruit. Hey, he's not gonna grab that fruit. It won't let him.
Barrier activated.
Let's try going around the other side. I know I found something else when I was just running around to see how it worked. Well, this is not helping him stay hydrated in any way. But hydrated or fed. But he will blow up some shit because he feels like blowing up some shit at this point, honestly. I think we have almost explored the extent of what we can this way. Well, we already have some of those. I'm gonna leave that alone. We're going to try this some more. Probably blow this meteor up or try to. Yeah. Let's see, will it let us go down there? It probably won't.
Barrier activated.
Oh yeah, that won't let us go down there. I mean, there's that building looking thing over there that we saw before. And this plate intersecting the thing. But we can acquire some fruit off the part that is on this side. Yeah, we have not been quite this way yet. Alright. We're just grabbing as much fruit as we can right now, basically. Well,
Barrier activated.
I'm gonna leave that. I'm running around the limits of the perimeter right now. Oh, and it looks like we get to meet some kind of hostile spidery looking things later. A whole group of them. Spider crabs. Does whatever a spider crab does. And that is go trippy trappy, walk along the outside of the fence. But yeah, we'll go over this way and see what we can find over this way inside the perimeter.
Barrier activated.
Yeah, we know that. We know that. Nothing right there. Goodbye, spider crabs. And yeah, I know there are actual animals called spider crabs, but I don't think that's what we're dealing with there. Alright, he probably should leave it. But we're just going to look over here. Well, that is interesting looking sky. We'll just go over this way, however much we can. Well, those are odd-looking things. I mean, those look kind of like the hydro bulbs, but they're obviously not. And we're just barely inside the thing now. Well, we are following the perimeter. And there is that neat-looking structure. But I just really do not feel like continuing building shit right now.
Activated.
Well, it was telling us to deconstruct some things, but I don't feel like doing that right now. Yes, we've got some kind of crate out there that it may have things that he would benefit from, but yeah, we can't get to that yet. Okay, we're just gonna jump around the rocks, apparently. This is not helping us much at the moment. We're exploring. In the middle of some rocky crag things. Alright, I'm going to try to avoid jumping him down off of there. He's gonna fall. Alright. I think there's one of our things. Or there's something. Aha, we are back at the lander thing. That may be a good place to leave him off, honestly. I do not want to get back into more building right now. He will go back into this lander. And here's his personal storage thing that he has no pressing need to put anything in right now. But we're looking at his inventory while we're at it. And I'm not sure what the regeneration chamber does. Okay, Chris. Well, respawn point, obviously. Chris Bonnet, convicted of classified. Specialization, astrophysics, quantum field theory, multi-dimension mathematic. Classified. Always the smartest in the room, very analytical and logical, at the same time not practical in his statements. Tremendous lack of social skills. I mean, alright. I guess we have a respawn point assigned to us in the ship. Launcher, lander rather. I don't even know. I thought maybe he could find somewhere that he could sleep. But I am tempted to go ahead and actually save this man here. Well, I'm going to give it another slot here. Yeah, we've been at it almost 3 hours this time. And I am tempted to give this a bit... I call it a night on this because I'm very frustrated with this, but it has been interesting to look at. I do look forward to playing some more. I am planning on trying the going past the playtest and getting the early access game. If anyone else is interested, check it out from Creepy Jar on Steam. Your hardware is probably going to struggle a little bit. You can see how my GPU's doing, and yeah, I'm not running the absolute newest hardware, but it's not terrible by current standards, and it is still pretty hard on the GPU. But before I completely sign out, I'm just looking to see if anyone that I follow is actually on to raid. I think not. But thanks to anyone who's stopped by. I should be back on Wednesday with my usually scheduled Green Hell stream. I may be back on before then, but I have one scheduled with Green Hell. But everyone take care, have a good night or day as